Welcome to the Beaver Nightly Show. We have Kiana Yeager here with us, and we're going to ask her some questions about volleyball. Hi, Kiana. How are you?
I'm good, Judy. How are you?
Good. Excited that you're joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. What has been the best experience in volleyball for you?
I think the team togetherness this year. We're more like a family. I feel like we've spent a lot of time throughout the summer together and in the season, and we're just closely bonded a lot more than we were last year.
During the summer, I heard you guys went to a volleyball camp, or what was it?
We went to a lot of things. We went to KU camp where we spent like a week there working on drills and just getting better as a team. And then we did a bunch of camps like here at home. And then we also played in the Hayes Volleyball League where we went to Hayes every Monday night to play.
Sounds very exciting.
It was.
How was your win against Colby? It was very exciting, I heard.
Yeah, it was. It was a close match. It was a big win for us. It was good to beat someone in our league who wasn't an easy team, so it was good.
Yeah, everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
There's many misconceptions about volleyball. What's one that just gets to you very much?
I hear a lot that like volleyball is an easy sport, that you don't have to work hard to play it, which isn't true. I mean, we bust our butt in practice every day, and I mean, having a ball slam at your face, going really fast it's a hard sport. I think it takes a lot to play it, I guess.
What does volleyball mean to you?
What does volleyball mean to me? I think volleyball is a great team sport. You know, everybody has to do the right things to get the ball over the net, and it's not like a selfish game. You have to play to better the team.
All right. Well, thank you for being here with us.
Thanks,
I
Judy.
enjoyed your conversation here. And we're back with Madison Brown. Thank you for joining us, Madison.
Thanks for having me, Judy.
All right. How do you prepare yourself mentally and physically for this game that's coming up?
Well, I guess our team always works really hard at practice, and Coach Gentry gives us some tips on what we'll be seeing in our next match, and that helps us prepare ourselves. Yep.
Yeah. How do you deal with stress? I know that many people are in eligibility. How do you deal with homework and school?
I guess just after practice every day, I go home and make sure I get my homework done right away, and I make sure I have everything turned in on time to keep my grades up.
Do you sleep 8 hours a day, or how is it?
I feel like I get enough sleep. I mean, I usually am done with homework by like 9 or 10 at night, so then I usually watch some Netflix, so it's my fault for not getting enough sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. How do you feel about the win against Colby?
Oh, that was a big win for us. Adam Kadavy told me that we haven't beat Colby for 3 years, so it was really exciting to be able to come out here and win.
Yeah, Kiana Yeager was very excited about that.
Yeah.
I think everybody is very excited about that.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you, Madison, for being here.
Well, thanks.
I really enjoyed it. And we're back with Madison, or hi, Madison.
Hi, Judy.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Are you ready for some questions?
Sure am.
All right. Hey, why did you choose volleyball? Why not tennis or golf or any other sport?
Honestly, I would probably really suck at tennis. It's hard. I don't think I could, just play with 2 people at a time or one. I always do group sports, so.
Group sports.
Yep.
You just feel more emotional with them.
Yep.
All right. And what makes you different in the team? What do you contribute to the team?
I'm left-handed, so I guess I kind of throw off the blockers or whatever whenever I hit. And I don't know, left-handed people are just kind of odd compared to right-handed people.
They are, because your writing and everything else is very odd.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys write. I
Very
can't do
weird.
that.
No, it's weird.
And how do you prepare yourself mentally and physically?
Coach tells us, gives us hints about players, and we just got to be sure, she tells us who the biggest blocker is, and we got to be sure to, go around her so we don't get, blocked every time.
But do you have a special routine you do? Do you listen to a kind of song that to get you pumped up?
No, not really. It's just basically mentally, you got to think in your head, what your plan is. I really don't listen to any music or anything. I just sit there and focus on it.
All right. Well, thank you, Madison, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Hello, Taylor Goodman. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Judy.
All right, you ready for some questions?
Sure.
All right. You don't sound too very excited about this.
Not really.
All right. What is the biggest experience you've ever had in volleyball? Going and learning and experiencing the KU camps for me has been a huge experience.
Huge experience. So you're not a K-State fan?
No, not really.
All right. And what goes through your mind whenever a ball comes to you?
There's a lot. I mean, you have to make sure that you're thinking, okay, am I in the right spot? What am I going to do? Am I going to use my hands? Or where am I going with this? I mean, just a lot of different aspects.
Okay. And you're the setter for the varsity team. How did the coach choose you? I don't know. I don't know the process of volleyball, so.
Basically, I just try to go to practice every day and work my butt off so that way, you know, I can prove to coach that I deserve my spot and that I want to be there.
And is there like a routine you do for setting?
Yeah, actually, all the setters get together and we set going forwards down the court and then backwards and then shuffling from side to side, and then we just like set to a 5, which is an outside, a middle, and then a fast middle, and then a 7, which is a back set.
That was in another language, whatever you said. And being a setter makes you different because you have to be different. What makes you, like, I know being different because you're a setter, but what makes you different?
You really have to learn every position. You can't just know one position. You have to know everyone's position and know who your hitters are, know which ones are on, and know where the blocks are. I mean, you have to know more than most other players have to know.
All right. Well, that sounds very complicated.
A little bit.
All right. Well, thank you, Taylor, for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
And we're back with Macy Burning. Hi, Macy Burning.
Hi, Judy Gutierrez.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you ready for some questions?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, my inspiration, I guess I don't really have like inspiration, more like motivation. I just motivate myself to do the best I can and just prove to the community and my parents and everyone that how good I can be and how much I love the sport and why I play it.
Why do you play it?
I play it because for the love of the sport. I love being out on the court and having my family, my team out there like family to me, and just being together with them and sharing this experience with my classmates. And
how many years have you been playing this? Because many of you have been playing it since the rec.
Yeah, I've been playing it like all my life basically. I've loved it so much. My mom taught us the basic essentials during rec and before we played even, so it's been a long journey.
What makes Scott City different? What makes Scott City teams different from other teams?
I feel like all the girls just get along so well. Again, it's the teamwork and just the team atmosphere that we have. It's just so great that a lot of other teams don't have.
What goes through your mind when a ball is coming to you? Because in tennis, when a ball's coming to you, I freak out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just a middle hitter, so as a set, I'm like, great, I get to hit the ball, maybe kill it in someone's face, maybe, I don't know. But like whenever a free ball's coming over or something and I have to pass it, that's whenever I start freaking out because I'm not a passer. But everyone has to be a passer in order to play the game, and that's very important to remember.
All right, well, thank you, Macy Burning.
Thank you, Judy Gutierrez.
I enjoyed our conversation.
Oh, I did too.
All right, thank you. And we're back with Tyler Vendrosik. Hello, Tyler.
Hi, Judy.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you ready for some questions?
Sure.
All right. Why did you choose volleyball?
I guess I've just played it ever since I was little, and I just love the sport. I love being out on the court with all my friends and doing good things and showing the community what us girls can do.
Why not tennis? I love tennis. Why not tennis?
I don't know. I'd suck at tennis, and I don't like being outside. I don't know.
All right. How do you prepare yourself mentally and physically? Do you have a special routine, a pump-up song?
Well, before each game, us girls go out in the hallway and, we stretch and we kind of warm up, get ourselves pumped up. We'll do Little Red Wagon or jump around and yell and stuff, and that kind of gets me pumped up. But I don't know, just sitting there watching the other teams play and stuff gets me ready.
And what is different about Scottsdale than other teams that you look and have the difference between them?
I think the community backs us up a lot more than most volleyball teams do. And the bond that just us girls have together is just like unbreakable. We're a really good team together and we work well together.
All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Judy.
And we're back with Jalen Happiger. Hello, Jalen.
Hi, Judy.
How are you?
Good.
All right. You ready for some questions?
Yep.
How do you feel about this game that's coming up?
Honestly, I'm pretty nervous because our last couple games haven't went as well as we could. But the win against Colby is definitely giving us a boost as a team.
How did you feel about that game?
It was very exciting. I know that some pictures were caught of us all, and we were pretty excited because it was our first really win that we wanted to beat because we haven't beat them in 3 years.
Okay. How do you deal with the stress and the schoolwork and volleyball? How do you deal with that?
I guess I just I'm a procrastinator, but when it comes to volleyball, I make sure that I get all my homework done on time and that I won't slack on everything.
All right. Well, thank you, Jalen, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Judith.
Hello, Amanda Co. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Judy.
Are you ready for some questions?
I am. Go on ahead.
All right. What is the greatest motivation or quote Coach has ever said to you?
Well, I do have a quote from Coach Baker, and she pretty much just told me my last year, and it still sticks with me today to help motivate the varsity team, is you got to play scrappy, just not be afraid to throw out a body limb, because volleyball players need bruises. That tells us that we fight tough for each win.
So does it make you sad or just emotional that it's your last year playing volleyball?
It's kind of both. I'm excited, but yeah, I'm really sad about it because I won't be doing volleyball in college or anything. So I realized that this is pretty much my last year I ever will play volleyball.
What makes you different from others?
Well, I know it's not my passion, but I go full on heart with everything I do because my goal is not to let my team down, and my biggest job is to motivate them and keep them up. I'll trip and fall on my face, just keep them laughing.
All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you. We're back with Clarissa Ratzlaff. Hi, Clarissa.
Hey, Judy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Are you ready for some questions?
Sure.
All right. How do you prepare yourself mentally and physically for this upcoming game that's coming?
Today's a big game. We play lacrosse, which is Coach Gentry's sister, so she's kind of been she wants to beat her, of course. So last year we battled with them pretty well, and they're a really solid team. So I think this week during practice, she's been working us pretty hard and working on areas that we struggle with, and she's talked to her sister, so she knows some of the things they do. So I think she's just tried to prepare us as much as we can for the game.
What is an inspirational quote that Coach Gentry has said to you guys?
I think with the volleyball team, as most people know, every year we have a word that our captains make up, and nobody knows what it means. So this year it's Powhat, and of course I can't tell you what it means, but I think us knowing what that means, it helps us mentally prepare for the game, and just the meaning, it means a lot. And so I think that helps us a lot, and we say it a lot, and so
you guys got a little secret there that we can't know.
Yep, it's kind of cool because nobody knows what it means but us, but the girls on the court, so it's kind of just a special thing between us.
What do you feel when the ball is coming to you?
I think my biggest thing is when I relax and I just am confident, I can have a really good pass, or when a set comes up, I can kill it. But I think a lot of times in volleyball, it's such a mental game, and so I think all of us kind of struggle with that sometimes. We just have to be more confident.
So a massage or something would be better before the game.
Yeah, so if you want to come give that to us, that'd be
all
great.
All right, I'll contract someone to do that.
Okay.
Hey, Coach Gentry, they need a massage before the game. All right. Well, thank you, Clarissa, for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And we're back with Brandy Schermeyer. Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You ready for some questions?
Yep.
All right. What made you choose volleyball?
I chose volleyball because I feel like it's a fun sport to like get to interact with all your friends and play with your friends, and I don't know, I just think it's fun to be around everyone.
Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah. I
Just
think,
excited about it.
yeah, I think we'll do good. It'll be a hard game, I think, but it'll like help us or make us play to their potential, I guess.
And how do you feel about the win against Colby?
It was fun. I think if we always played like we did during that, we'll keep winning, and we can't like play one game like that and then the other ones play like we don't know what we're doing.
All
We
right.
just have to play it out.
You just have to play it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Brandy, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate that the volleyball girls came and talked to us about their inspirations and their motivations. Thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you again.